With Blue Lock Season 2 right on the corner, I decided to reread the U-20 arc for the 15th time, and y'all, oh my god, if this studio doesn't fumble the bag with the animation and music, dare I say this will be the single-handed greatest season in television history. This season has some of the most hype, insane, goosebump-inducing moments in fiction. So in today's video, I'll be ranking the top 10 greatest moments in Blue Lock's U-20 arc. Make sure to like and subscribe as it helps a lot, and check out our Discord in the description below to talk to your fellow anime lovers. So with that being said, enjoy. Before we start our top 10, I just have some honorable mentions that didn't quite make the list. First, we got Shido's no-look goal in chapter 98. Then we got, I want to be the best in the world. Oh, too bad, so sad. Try again next life. That shit was fucking hilarious. Rin and Sai's goal in the U-20 match. I hate to say it. I know someone's going to get mad at me for this, but they just aren't the top 10 moments for me. And then finally, Isagi moving reflexively to steal the final goal in chapter 103. So with those out of the way, let's hop into the top 10 moments in the U-20 arc. In 10th place, I have Sai choosing Shido to play in the U-20 team. Ego's original plan was to have Shido as a backup trump card for the team if anything went wrong with the Rin formation. But as he was finishing his plans, he received a call from the president of the JFU saying Sai was dissatisfied with the forwards on Japan's U-20 team and wanted to pick a striker from Blue Lock. Ego was also hyping up Shido as like a final boss, saying he was an egoist that no one in Blue Lock could handle. But our boy Sai picked him because he knew he could make some magic happen. The scene where Sai walked in on Shido all tied up was one of the most epic panels in the entire manga. I want your ego. Go berserk for me. Oh my god, bro. It's so fucking cool, man. Bro literally walked in with a full Eren Yeager outfit, and Shido's all tied up like the monster he is. Overall, this is just such a great moment. In 9th place, I have the walkout to the field with arguably one of the most iconic panels in all of Blue Lock. In their locker rooms, we saw the characters talking, and out of all people, Nagi says today isn't the end. It's just the beginning for us. Ego comes in giving a Giga speech as always. Blue Lock will win. Today, carve your egos into the world. We see the U-20 team, and before I even say anything else, let me just say, this is the biggest looking clown squad I've ever seen in my life. We got Fanboy Sendo, Walmart Killua, Walmart Garo, and then there's this guy with the most clown haircut I've ever seen in my life. And finally, a fucking furry. Finally, we get to the panel. When this is animated, it's literally going to give everyone goosebumps. Hearing the roaring crowd with the flashing lights is going to be a fucking awesome moment. And in 8th place, I have Isagi's TV interview. After Isagi wins Blue Lock the U-20 game with his final goal, the press and TV stations all want to get an interview with the new rising star. They all fluster him with questions, and he pauses for a second, trying to pull himself together. Hearing the roaring crowd in the background cheer for my glorious king is so perfect. Isagi! Isagi! Isagi in this moment perfectly encapsulated the entirety of the Blue Lock manga with this line. Blue Lock is going to win the U-20 World Cup. No, that's not it. I'm going to bring Japan a U-20 World Cup victory. Oh my god, bro. The amount of aura points my GOAT gained in this moment was unprecedented. In 7th place, I have the moment all the players were waiting for. Ego finally announcing the starting 11 players. Firstly, Rin. I mean, after watching season 1, it was kind of obvious. Second, Giga Goat Maru as the goalie. I know he wants to be a striker, but he is an insane goalie. Although I forgot to mention it in the honorable mentions, Gagamaru's save in chapter 135 was so fucking insane. He gambled his save down, and when his gamble failed, he caught himself with one hand and stretched his leg out to save it. Oh my god! He truly is the GOAT of Blue Lock. The two center backs for defense are Aru and Nico, the wing backs, Femboy, Chigiri, and Bachira, Harasu, Otoya, Kenya, and our final two to form the nucleus with Rin. Firstly, the prodigy with pro-level ball handling and goals that defy all logic, my glorious king, Nagi Seishiro. And for the final player on our Rin-centric team, we need someone who can maximize Rin's performance, someone who repeatedly asserted himself and coexisted, even having the ability to surpass Rin with his own goals. Yutoshi Rin's optimal partner is you. Yuichi Isagi. Oh my god, bro. Ego put on a fucking masterclass on how to glaze my two favorite characters. I just know when this is animated, the suspense and relief is gonna feel so good seeing our glorious GOAT Isagi get picked. The ball flies into the air. My boy's like, I got this shit. Don't worry, guys. They try to stop him. Makes a shooting motion to fake them. Grabs the ball because, you know, it's Nagi. Does a little spin of Rooney with his leg. Bounces it off the floor with a lift. Jump, spin. Bam! Nice to meet you, Japan. My name is Seishiro Nagi. Lands on the floor. Sexy ass fist bump. Oh my god, my glorious GOAT. I mean, who better to get the first goal of the game than fucking Nagi? Just an actual monster. He's like, I'm gonna fist bump. That's embarrassing. Everyone jumps on him. Let's go, the glorious king. This movement gave me actual goosebumps, bro. The whole nice to meet you, Japan. I'm not like there's like he's just like introducing himself to the world with this one shot. They're all like, holy shit, who is this guy? Even the casters were like, who the heck is Seishiro Nagi? I thought he was just some nameless player. They're all like, nah, bro, he's the fuck. Yo, I love Nagi, dude. He's so cool, bro. Everything he does, like he's not even trying to be cool, but he's just so goddamn cool. After Shido's second monstrous goal, the block players are starting to lose faith, feeling like they've ran into a wall. Ren's pissed off, thinking to himself that he's going to fall behind once again to his brother, and the future of Japanese soccer will be Shido and Sai, not him. Isagi decides to run over to Ego to ask him how they can win. Ego states that Block has already won. Because of the performance Block and Shido have put on, the project will have succeeded, and they will create the future of Japanese soccer. Isagi slaps him with his cock. I don't give a shit about any of that. The future of Japanese soccer, or my future security, all of us just want to win right here and right now. We don't need a next time. Losing equals death. I don't need anything short of being the world's best. Make us win, you fucking four eyes. This is the Ego that you taught us. My glorious king Isagi's speech sent a shiver down Ego and Henri's spines. Ego's like, fuck it, we're gonna send in Block's Joker, a gamble trump card.
Arise.
Barou. His pose as he steps onto the field with the electric aura just goes so fucking stupidly hard. When they animate this scene, they better give Barou the coldest boss music I ever heard in my life. Skip a few chapters later and we see the fruit of their gamble pay off. Barou charges in last second, holding back two shitters and absolutely slams it in, tying up the game 3-3. This goal celebration goes so insanely hard. I got at least 500 comments in my top 25 block panels video asking where this was. My honest answer is, I don't know. I definitely fumbled the bag not including one of these in here. In fourth place, I have Shido's first goal. After being fouled, Shido is given a free kick. Sai tells them he'll pass to Shido, should just run in and let his imagination run wild. I just thought of a killer technique, but it's super high level. Think you can keep up? Who do you think I am, my beta younger brother? Gives Shido a perfect pass, just barely ahead of Chigiri's maximum dive. Bam! Slams that bitch in to tie the game, and has quite possibly the greatest goal celebration in the entire series. What in the... U-20's number 13. You see Shido has tied the game with a jaw-dropping goal. Oh yeah, here comes the dopamine. I'm gonna come. Shit, that's the stuff. We've only just tied the game. Don't blow your load just yet. Dude, this is gonna be such an insane generational moment when animated. They better not. The animation studio, first of all, there better be insane music, insane animation, and they better not change this line, okay? I do not want to see some PG ass line. The manga typically is harsher than the anime, but I don't want to see the anime be like, damn, my cells are exploding. Like, that's lame. Nah, bro, we need this shit raw and no rubber, bro. We need to see a full Shido line. He needs to talk about either busting or blowing his load, okay? Do not nerf his dialogue, okay? That'll be so fucking sad. Everyone will be so mad at this scene if they change the dialogue. I mean, it'll still be great no matter what, but I really hope the animation studio doesn't fuck it up. And this goal celebration, just look at him, bro. This pose, it goes so crazy. Like, I cannot wait to see this animated. And in this moment, our suspicions on Shido are confirmed. Not bad, Lower Lash's brother. Let's exchange contact info. I'll think about it if you pull off a hat trick. Yeah, bro just wanted to get inside his pants so goddamn bad. And then right after his first goal in fourth place, I have Shido's second goal in third place. Shido tells Sai that it's crazy fun playing with him. And for the first time in his life, he actually feels like someone understands his freedom. I feel a big bang come in. The world doesn't know me yet, but passing, tactics, will this make us win? Will that make us win? You guys are so lame. Soccer isn't a sport. I don't know how many times I gotta say it before y'all realize it's just pure existence to me. All humans exist in this world to leave behind some sort of record of their existence. Connecting with people, creating something, aspiring to be someone, and of course leaving behind children. They're all acts of carving proof of your life into the world. And for me, it just happens to be soccer. A shot is the seed, the goal is the egg. The birth of that joy is what I call an explosion. Goat Maru jumping heads the ball over Shido, and before it passes him, every cell in his body goes full ultra instinct. My soccer cells are dancing and telling me to explode. Even fucking Sai is shocked. At this moment, Shido entered the zone. Big bang drive. It's time to announce my existence to the world. Right in the womb. Jumps in the air roaring with one of the most insane and hype goal celebrations ever. Once again, like I said last time, if they just do the animation and music right, oh my god, this moment is gonna give everyone fucking goosebumps, bro. The jumping bicycle cross map, oh my god, like it's insane. Shido lands, runs past the monkeys. Sai's like, oh fuck this guy. I scored, Saitoshi. I'm gonna play with you forever. Being with you has made me throb like never before. But get this fucking monkey off me. Hey, if I score 10 goals, can we be roommates? Bro, Shido is confirmed just wanting the Itoshi Shmi at this point. And then we just cut to Isagi for a second, and Isagi's like, yo, what the fuck are you even supposed to do, bro? Isagi's like, we're actually just straight up cooked. Shido's too much of a monster. Isagi earlier in the game prophesied that in order for him to score, 3 conditions need to be fulfilled. First, he needs to be in a spot where he can release his direct shot. Secondly, he needs to receive a pass. And thirdly, to not have the enemy, especially Aiku, see through it. I'll use my brain and eyes to catch the instant when all 3 of those things align. We cut to chapter 147, during the Battle of the Titans, Sai versus the newly awakened destroyer, Rin. Rin blocks Sai's kick and the ball goes flying over Aiku's head. The final puzzle piece was added, luck. All 3 conditions were met in this moment, and our glorious, sexy, 6'5", 400-pound all-muscle king hits the final shot of the game. Goal! Everyone's reaction to this final goal was everything in the scene. Even Shido was relieved that Blue Lock wasn't going to end. This final celebration panel, I mean, it was one of the highest panels I put in my panel ranking video. It's just so cold, dude. Isagi's jump with the fist in the air screaming. All of his players, Bachira, Nagi, Chigiri, Karasu, Kenyu, Ryu, and Reo, like, they're all just so happy and relieved in this moment. The hype he must have felt in this moment must be replaying in his mind every night before he goes to bed, bro. This looks like peak life moment. This is like one of the happiest memories all these guys will ever have, and it was just so wholesome to see. Even Henri was crying, dude. Bro, it was so legendary, even fucking Ego couldn't help but feel the hype and relief at the same time. The only one left in the go box, number 11, Yoichi Isagi unleashed a withering direct shot to score the winning goal for Blue Lock. The game-ending whistle has sounded with a score of 4-3. The Blue Lock 11 have won. Woo! Oh my god, seeing the wholesome reactions of all the Blue Lock players smiling and talking is enough to make a grown man cry. He's seen Isagi scream out of pure elation with Bachira right by his side. Aiku goes over to congratulate Isagi and Blue Lock for winning the game. And while this is going down, Rin is watching in pure distress. Then for actually no reason at all, Sai comes over and says the most soul-crushing evil thing he could think of to Rin in that moment. Rin, I was wrong. I thought Japan could never produce a proper striker. Big bro. The one who drew out your instincts and who will change Japanese soccer is Yoichi Isagi. Bruh, like, he did not need to say this. He could have just said, good game, Rin. It was really fun. Rin's heart and soul shattered at this moment, and I honestly just feel bad for him. Overall, in my opinion, this is the second best moment in Blue Lock's U-20 arc. And in first place, I have Rin's Destroyer mode. Sai has a corner kick, and Rin reads that pass will be to Aiku. Rin misreads it, and it's actually going to Shido. It's over. I still just can't beat him. Teiko? Isagi, our glorious king, reads the pass and blocks Shido at the last second, saving Blue Lock. Hiyori gets the second ball and everyone turns for the counter. You won't even let me be defeated by Sai either? I want to fight on my own, but Isagi, no. This whole team is devouring my soccer. Blue Lock won't let me be alone. I'm not alone. What is this? It feels awful. I'm gonna ruin you. Okay, can we all take a moment before moving on to appreciate how fucking insanely hard this panel goes? Rin saying, I'm going to ruin you to Isagi while his eyes shatters from rage is insane, dude. Rin steals the ball from Hiyori. What do you mean, brothers, or revenge, or rivals? Who cares about Sai? Who cares about Isagi? Or even all of Blue Lock? Everything binding me feels awful. The one I've got to destroy, the one I've got to ruin, is myself. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where a true monster was born. The destroyer god known as Itoshi Rin. Rin goes up against his first victim, whose weapon is acceleration. He fakes him out and destroys him with his own acceleration. He runs up to the second player. This is a massacre. The second victim's weapon is getting behind, so Rin passes to Isagi and pushes him to get behind. The third weapon is his charge, so Rin baits him into a charge and uses his center of gravity to completely annihilate his victim. He's drawing out their strongest weapons and destroying them in a show of supremacy. So this is your flow state, Rin Itoshi. You're a madman. Just one more. Being the strongest defensive member on U-20, Aiku comes to challenge him. With every piece of data and analysis he's collected, he comes to the conclusion that his chances of stopping Rin are 0%. Alright, this looks unwinnable. Shido comes to help Aiku, which was barely just enough to stop Rin from making the winning shot. Sai gets the counter ball and all looks lost. No one can stop him. Kill. Rin, our story's protagonist, comes in with a vengeance. I can't stand being Sai Itoshi's younger brother anymore. I'm me. Trust this anger. Abandon your body to destructive urges. I'm Rin Itoshi, the egotistic destroyer. This final matchup panel is another panel I somehow missed in my last video, but it is honestly a top 10 panel in the manga. Brother versus brother. the techno coding aura of Sai versus the destroyer aura of Rin. They clashed for one final battle, and in this final moment, the two gods clashed, going all out, and for the first time ever, Rin beat his brother. We all obviously know what happens next, but for me, overall, seeing Rin go into his destroyer mode and absolutely tear through the game was my #1 moment in the Blue Lock U-20 arc. Alrighty, and with that being said, at the end of the video, make sure to like and subscribe, as it helps a lot, and like I said before, join the Discord if you want to talk to your fellow anime fans. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.